family, Optibotimus coming to you with another video review. And on today's episode, thanks to the absolutely incredible support of my patrons, Optibotimus Plus channel members, and even those of you that just hit that thumbs up button, we're going to be taking a look at the new NECA Toys 1989 Batman Batarang prop replica. Now, early last year, NECA really surprised a lot of us, including myself, by announcing they're going to be doing some new prop replicas. Going all the way back to my favorite Batman movie, the 1989 film, up first is the Batarang. But what's absolutely fantastic is that this is not the only one. They're also going to be doing from the 1989 film the grapple gun and line launcher. But that's not all. In addition to the 1989 film, they're going to be doing several other prop replicas from various other Batman time periods. For example, we're going to be getting a few from the Batman animated series, the Batman Arkham series, as well as the Batman Begins series. And this is the one that they decided to start off with. As you can see for the package, you got a fairly simple box right here. You got a nice image of the Batarang right here in the front. Got that absolutely iconic 89 Batman logo right there. Batarang replica. The side here has that gorgeous Batman logo. Same thing on that side. Come around to the back of the package. You got some product shots. Shows that it has an authentic movie detail. Has some magnetic bits so you can actually fold it. And it does include a display stand. But for the packaging on this, that is about it. So without further ado, let's get it out here and see how cool it actually is. And here's the 1989 Batman Batarang opened up and out of its packaging. I kept using the term prop replica in the beginning portion of this video. And while that's kind of right, it's not entirely accurate. This is a replica. It is kind of like a replica of a prop. But when you use the term prop replica, that kind of brings on a whole different meaning in the business of replicas and prop replicas. A prop replica kind of denotes that it is just about as accurate to how it was used on screen as possible. And while this does have an accurate look to it, it doesn't have the same feel. So I would probably imagine that's why they didn't technically label this as a prop replica. I know that is really convoluted, but that's an actual distinction in the industry. That's why a company like Factory Entertainment makes prop replicas, and something like this is just a replica. There is a difference, and it's not just a difference in terms of pricing, which for $14, that's what this is. This is actually pretty decent. This display thing, though, is absolute crap. This is plastic, and it's a very flimsy feeling. I mean, you can kind of hear it's very flimsy. By comparison, the clamshell that it was a part of feels like it's better quality. I don't know. I mean, it just, I don't know. This plastic feels, it's a completely different sort of material. I don't know the difference, but this actually feels better than this. Yeah, it is a display, but it's definitely cheap. You can see you got the Batman logo right there. I really would have liked it. I'm trying to see where it is out here. If they actually put like some printing on here where that logo was on there, that would look cool. As it is, it's just done in this black plastic. It's not terrible. I mean, and as you can see, you can sit it right there. But the black on black kind of makes it just disappear. I kind of wish it was a little different. Again, I mean, it still looks pretty decent. But for the Batarang itself, this is actually really nice. It is made out of plastic primarily. Does have some heavier elements in there. I mean, there's some weight to it, but there's no metal in this whatsoever. You got magnets and stuff, so it kind of weighs things down. But I really do like the way that this looks. For some dimensions and stuff, I brought out my tape measure. From one end to the other, you're looking at about 7.5 inches or so across. When you set it down there all the way to the top, you're looking at about 5 inches or so tall. So you get kind of an idea of how big it is, but very simplistic. It's a Batarang. You got some nice silver paint here on the tips, which does look really good. You can see some nice textural detail on there, but simple. I mean, it really is. The back is the exact same. You have a Batman shape to it, or Batman logo shape to it, you can, as you could see, fold it. You can fold it right there and then bring it in. So this is its collapsed mode, where I would imagine this would be stored on the utility belt. You can't really flip it open like in the film, because you remember he went like that and kind of flung it open. I mean, you can kind of go like that, but you have to already have it like that to make it spring out like so. I do kind of wish the springs were a little bit stronger. I mean, as it is, it's not bad. I mean, they kind of snap up there because, like I said, there are magnets here. I'm trying to, yeah, see, there's magnets in that little bit, so that's what's snapping that together. I'm trying to see, and then, oh yeah, and then you would have magnets right there that pull that whole thing together as well. Magnets on there. So there's it feels like the magnets are really what are contributing to the weight of this piece. This side, I mean, these are a little bit weaker though, but I mean, like I said, you can clean. Oh, I just scratched my thing right there. I'm probably gonna have to get a new table, but you can, I mean, see, and then you go like that, and that whole thing springs back. So I mean, you could kind of do it and then throw it. So really cool. I dig it. I mean, it's a nice display piece, obviously. I like I said, I wish that this was done a little bit better. For $15, I can't complain too terribly much. I am kind of annoyed that I scraped my little area there, but $15, I can't complain too much. It's pretty decent. Now, I was under the impression that these were Walmart exclusive, but they're not. They are now available on Big Bad Toy Store for pre-orders. So you can get it there. I think they're a little bit more at Big Bad Toy Store as opposed to the $15. I think they might run you $17, but if you deal with scalpers and stuff, it's probably easier just to go through Big Bad Toy Store and pay a couple bucks extra. But I do really like it. I think for the price, it's decent. It displays pretty well. Ultimately, I would want a full-on prop replica, though. And by that, I mean something that's made out of metal, something that has that same folding gimmick, all of that stuff, but a heavier duty feel. I mean, this is definitely a fan favorite and my personal favorite Batman. So, I mean, it's cool that we're getting this, but I would like something a little bit more substantial. And a lot of times, the difference, again, between a prop replica and a replica comes down to pricing as well. Whereas this is $15, a prop replica is probably going to cost you about $200. But for me, if it's a good, high-quality replica of a prop, I would absolutely pay that $200 price. I think that it would, without a doubt, be worth it. When you consider the metal and everything that goes into it, I would think that it would be a better overall kind of display piece in terms of something that I would want to display. But unfortunately, there are no companies out there that are doing these other than NECA. So we're kind of stuck with this. I mentioned Factory Entertainment. Hey guys, Factory, get on it. Make a full-on metal version of this guy. But if this is one that you would like to add to your collection, as I said, you can find it at Walmart stores, or if you want to do the real easy thing, just go online to Big Bad Toy Store. And for that, I'll put a link right down in the video description where you can go to BBTS and check out availability on this, as well as the rest of the wide range of NECA products. But beyond that, guys, that's about it. Remember, if you like this video, I would really appreciate it if you would do one very simple thing for me. And that's just to hit that thumbs up button. That one very small gesture really does go a long way towards helping me out, and I would really very much appreciate it. Also, I gotta send a huge shout out to all of my patrons and Optibotimus Plus channel members who, through their direct support, help to make reviews like this possible. And if you'd like information on how you can help support my channel by becoming a patron like these guys, feel free to check out my Patreon page at patreon.com/Optibotimus. Or if you want to keep all of your personal rewards like custom channel chat and comment emojis, loyalty badges, early access to my video reviews, exclusive member live streams, Zoom calls, as well as the occasional giveaways like these guys do, consider becoming a member of Optibotimus Plus. And for that, all you have to do is click on that little join button right down there. And for a limited time, if you sign up to become a leader class member, in addition to all of those perks, you'll also receive an Optibotimus brand face mask absolutely free. Or if you want to go a little bit further and become a Titan class member, you'll get your very own Optibotimus brand t-shirt. And finally, remember that the real trouble with the world is that too many people grow up. Thank you for watching and taking the time to be a kid.